Okay, so first I want each of you to hold the rope in the palm of your hand. Okay, people to the inside, I want you to, when I say, start raising and dropping your hand to good feel, and people on the inside, I want you to raise your other hand when you feel the rope start to move. So, handlers, go ahead and start asking, and the horses, raise your hand when you feel. See how little you can do before they feel you, right? Awesome. Okay, everybody stop. Now we're swapping. The people on the rail are now the handlers. People on the inside are the horses. Handlers, raise and drop. Horses, show your hand when you feel. Okay, do less. The handlers do less. Yeah. See how little.
Maybe Bobby want to take the halter out of it. Yeah, just
Right.
that might
Send
help.
a little bite. Try to trick them now. See how little, you don't even have to move your hand to send a wave in. See how little it might take. Nice.
Maybe I can slack. You know, feeling
Is it?
There.
It is nothing. Your horses feel everything.
There. Made
Okay.
it a little shorter.
So now, this is the next thing I want you to feel. Everybody, just you can close your hands around, not tightly, but can you take one step this way? You guys step this way. Okay. So this is the feeling when we need to maybe bump our horses, or maybe we're asking them, we have to firm up a little bit because the good deal didn't work. You're trying to send that feel down the rein
So it's just the weight of
to
the
your
rope.
horses in a bump, okay?
Oh.
And that bump, again, I'll say this, you are not trying to firm up on the horse's head. You are trying to firm up on the lead between you, on the float. It's all about the float. Does that make sense?
So it'd be
Okay.
like
So yeah, so let's practice this. The horses or the people, the handlers on the inside, right now, send a bump to your horse by trying to mimic the exact feel that I was giving you through that. Your hand will feel the same.
that's
And horses, you can tell them, does it feel the same? Let me practice here. Tell them, was it too much?
you need to
Did it
do
work?
it by like
Horse,
twice
tough.
more. Yeah.
That was a little,
No more.
that was more than Terry. It's a little less.
Here's the feel. This is what it
That
should
was a
feel
little
like.
less.
But she's saying I need to do more to match that, but if I'm offering a good feeling,
That's like
then
there we go.
That's a big.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
not-
I'm
back
thinking
towards
start
yours,
with
so
a
it's
little
lighter.
and then.
Right.
There you go. That was it right there.
You're right, but I
Yeah.
just want you to feel if you had to do it big.
Yeah.
Not a huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try to make that.
Yeah, I was trying to offer a little, and
Right.
then
Yeah.
increase the pressure.
Yeah.
I feel like her rope started up higher, you know. So
Yeah.
And, and
we're
now
looking for
everybody on the
compliments for
inside wall, you are now sending the bump to the horses on the outside. Let me feel it for you guys. Ready? Here you go. That's the feel that you want to create. So now on the inside.
Is that too much or about?
That was just a little more. The first one was a bit less.
Nice. Very nice.
That's funny. That when the wave goes through, I didn't
Nice.
feel the bump as much.
Yeah, and you're sending it down like
Yeah.
I'm
a
sure.
shot.
Yeah.
I know.
And you're trying
Yeah,
to
like that.
flip that rope.
There it is.
It's that.
Is that too much?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the
So you're
Not for me.
You're sending it
You're
down
not backing.
like you're trying to create a bump.
Yeah.
A bump. No more. A bump. Nope. You're sending a wave.
How do I do the one?
There it is. Yeah, because the wave can go through with no bump.
It's wiggling too much.
Yeah.
You're not steady enough. You have to send a bump.
Yeah.
Nice, guy.
Yeah. Yeah. That. Yeah. Like if I was a horse,
Is your mom watching?
What do you want?
No.
Hey, that feels good?
Yeah.
Okay. Remind me, what was the next thing
We're
we did?
doing back and forth.
I remember.
that's good.
Okay, left and right. Okay, so handlers on the inside, horses on the outside. Horses just feel of this for a moment. Don't move. Horses on, or handlers on. Lead your horses to the right. Okay? So the key points in this are moving as little as possible so you don't disturb the water. Remember that flat glass lake water. How softly can I offer? And you're offering at a 45-degree angle forward, leading your horse forward and away from you. If you do straight across or back, you're going to pull a horse on top of you. So handlers, lead your horses to the right.
My hands.
Make still forward and relaxed. You're doing too much of opening to the 90 degree. Yeah. We're going to go forward and
That's
almost
such a
little.
sensitive horse.
Yeah. Okay. Less. Just forward and place. All right. Oh, place a teacup on the table, ladies and gentlemen.
I like that.
Lead your horses to the left now. Nice. Okay, now, horses. When you feel them lead you, you begin to follow now with your hand only, not your feet. And when the horses begin to move, handlers just go with them. Quit asking, release. Release at that moment and just be with them as a dancing partner. You've said let's go right, they've come with you, and now you both are going right together. Okay, try it
5,
to the
6,
right.
7,
Nice.
I'm trying to go up right.
Horses.
Is that what you're saying?
All right, lead to the left. Beautiful. Nice. All right, switch partners. So now those on the inside are the handlers, and those on the on the rail, and those on the inside are the horses. So lead your horses to the left. Yeah, remember it's left hand to the left. Lead forward and soft. Nice. And horses, you can go along with them now. Start to go when they go if you feel of it. Yeah. And handlers, you're just gonna have to inside have that release. Right? Feel what it feels like to turn loose and go with your horse. Right. Okay, switch and go to the left. Right. Sorry, face the way you are. Handlers to the right. Nice. A little forward leading, Lisa. There's nicer. Yeah, you don't want your horse on top of you. Good. Great. All right. How's that feel? Okay. Okay. So the last thing we're going to do is walking, stopping, and backing up. Okay? So Joel talked about this today, and I think I really broke it down, and I feel like if we follow this like mantra, we're gonna be awesome. Okay, so when I'm walking and I come to a stop, I'm gonna come over here. If you guys just watch me, I'll walk this line, and you guys can watch me. So I've got a horse, and I'm leading him on my right side. I'm going to walk off, and the horse is going to come with me. If the horse doesn't come with me in the right amount of pressure, more than just pulling them, sometimes we can offer them to speed up with your hand. If that doesn't work, pop them with your back and say, go on. Over, right? That can speed them up. We are not dragging horses. It should feel, when you're leading like the horse, the weight of that rein you all have right now. If it's anything less or more, the horse is not with you. Period. You should feel like you could carry that little teacup of tea around. Right? I like that. That is what the pressure, the amount of a perfectly led horse is. Okay? Our horses are not perfect. They're going to throw you guys some screwballs, and you're going to have to get off. So what do? If you want to speed them up, offer them forward with your hand. Come on, let's go. Right? If they don't listen to that, over the shoulder to the left.
And when you like offer them forward with your hand, should there be like, there shouldn't be tension on the rope, right?
It should feel just like You are leading them to the right or leading
Right,
to the
okay.
left. You
Just guiding.
offer that forward, and they should pick up the pressure, the speed, the impulsion. If they don't, over the shoulder, let's get it.
Okay.
Then, stopping and backing up. So, I lead my horse forward. We're going at a good clip together. I stop my feet, my horse should stop with me. I do nothing with my hand, I start to back. My horse should be backing. Okay, that's the ideal. The weight steal is just the weight of that line. So now, problem horse. We're walking along, I stop, my horse doesn't stop, I have to back them up. That's one. Second problem. I'm walking along, I stop, horse stops with me. I start to back up, my horse is not backing. If I keep walking, my horse is up there, they haven't moved their feet, okay? So this is what Joel said. You're walking along, you stop, you start backing up, horse is not backing. So I stop my feet and say back. Horse begins backing. Horse is backing, now I'm going with them. I'm going to repeat that one more time. We're walking along, I stop, my horse stops with me, good. I start backing up, horse is not backing. I stop my feet, ask my horse to back, horse is backing, we're moving together. So maybe the big thing is not moving your feet if your horse is not moving your feet. Only move your feet when the horse is going with you. So if we're backing together and the horse is backing, we can move our feet. If I'm backing and the horse is stopped, stop your feet and get your horse back. Ready to try it? Okay, so I'm going to call it out, and then you guys do what I'm saying, okay? So walk your horses forward. And be good horses right now, please. Walk your horses forward. Now stop your horses. Good. Now begin handlers backing up. Horses follow. Good. Stop your feet. All right? Everybody walk forward. Handlers, walk your horses forward. Handlers, stop your horses. Handlers, begin to back your feet. Horses don't follow. Handlers, stop. Ask the horse to follow, backing up, and begin walking when your horse begins walking. Stop your feet. Okay, let that soak in for a second. Walk your horses forward. Stop your horses. Handlers begin to back up. Horses do not follow. Stop your feet if your horse did not follow you. Ask them to back. Once they start backing, you all back together. Does that feel different? Stop your feet. Okay. But ideally, you're backing up and you stop your feet. Your horse should take 1 to 2 more steps back after you've stopped your feet to complete the motion of saying, oh yeah. It's like if you rolled a ball and it has inertia going to it, it's going to carry on after you let go. Horses should as well.
Otherwise, they're stiffening up or
they're stopping on a brace.
yeah.
They're not all the way through. Right? Okay. Walk your horses forward. Trot your horses forward. Yeah, offer that hand forward. Walk your horses. Stop your feet. Good. Back up. Horses start backing once you ask them. And now you back together. Good. Stop your feet. Back your horses again. Horses, wait till you're requested to back. When you're requested, if the horses are not backing, remember, stop your feet, request. When they start moving, you start moving again. So handlers, start backing up. Then stop your feet if your horse is not moving. Get them moving and go with them. Make sense? Okay, do it again. Trot your horses forward. Walk your horses. Feel the walk. Stop your feet. Handlers back up. Horses did not follow. Stop your feet. Request your horse come with you, and then move together. Right? Make sense?
Hey Terry,
Yes.
walking forward, is it usually necessary to lead with the hand, or should I just be able to start walking forward?
You know, you should be able to just walk forward. And that's a good thing because to talk about because a lot of people will request the pass the good deal. I could just keep my hand here and start walking.
Because I can feel it
And
should be
if they're
going
not
through the line.
walking, then you have to offer.
Okay.
Right? So that hand going forward is a like if you think of this as turning a volume up, it's like at 2. When the 1 was a good deal, or even 0 is the good deal of faith.
And if they're not.
And then if they're not, increase. And then if they're not,
with us
increase.
going forward.
Right, horses? Horses are standing, you stop your feet. Request. Yeah. Okay. Now, requests. You gave her a bump.
I did give her a bump. Was that too much?
Too much.
Okay.
Request at the good deal. Maybe
Okay.
just lifting that hand. The good deal was you started backing and she didn't listen.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to regulate then how much you have to do that. But that
Yeah.
to me was a correct. That was a firm up, like a 3 or 4.
Okay.
My 1 or 2 is just even raising my hand if they didn't listen.
Okay.
Right?
Like with Sienna, you just do this, and she's like, "What? That was loud."
Right.
Yeah.
Every horse should be Sienna.
Okay.
Even the dull ones that aren't backing, treat them like they're Sienna at the beginning,
Okay.
and then firm up till they feel like Sienna,
Yeah.
so that the next time they feel like Sienna right
So,
away.
I mean, the cinch, you can
Go
start
ahead
cinching.
and back your horses. So you start
Yeah.
backing, horses stand, stop your feet. Request your horse to move. When your horse moves, you move
Very
with them.
tight beside over here.
You move with them when they start moving. Yeah. Okay, let's do it again. So the lead person here who's a staff member stops. What?
Yeah, so the first notch up is more just a hand like
No,
this?
no.
Yeah,
It's,
Never back.
okay,
crazy talk.
Up and down.
okay.
Softly. Just lift it.
Okay, let me,
Try it again. Back your horses,
flag
horses
here.
stand. Stop your feet because your horse is not
Yeah.
following. Request your horse to move. When your horse moves, you start moving. Good job, staff member.
All right, you guys. Terry, do we have?
Trot your
Sabrina?
horses to the end.